welcome to Santiago, capital of Chile. I've been here for a little bit over 48 hours and I really don't feel well yet. My biorhythm has not restored itself.
Capital city of the country of Chile has about 6 million inhabitants, and this map clearly shows how Santiago is nestled against the foothills of the Andes Mountains, the longest mountain range in the world, which actually provides spectacular views in the city.
In the back you may recognize the monster I did yesterday in the second video of the sequence. That pedestrian bridge over there, that was a cool technical challenge, I have to say. I hope you can also see in the back the Andes Mountains. It provides a really nice backdrop for many locations in the city. Really nice. Now over there, about 100 meters that way, is the Avenida Providencia. I'm gonna take that and it will soon turn into the Avenida Libertador Bernardo O'Higgins. I explained in yesterday's video what that's about. He was instrumental for Chile becoming a free sovereign country.
First, some background on the city of Santiago. This article shows that the divide between the rich and the poor in the city is pretty obvious. And here is a map of the city of Santiago showing the comunas, so the communities. The red one in the middle is the city center, and you can make a similar map showing the Human Development Index. That's what you see over here. Color coding is this one, so the more green the richer an area is, and the more orange the poorer an area is. You can clearly see a divide here, with the west being on average poorer than the east. The northeast is the greenest part of town, the richest part of town. Now today I'll be taking my inline skates to the western part of town because I like to explore all aspects of a city, as regular viewers know. During my upcoming bike trips, I'll be visiting the northeast as well, so the really rich part of town. And as a matter of contrast, in my second bike trip, I'll be visiting the southwest part of town. So stay tuned for those bike videos. But first, let's roll and take my inline skates to the western part of the city of Santiago. Here we go.
Yeah, so the thing is, there's no bike lane at the Avenida Providencia. I've observed local cyclists and they take the bus lane over here. So I'm gonna do that too. There we go. I also noticed that the buses do take the cyclists into account. Whoa, gotta be careful here. So, big gap there, I don't know if you saw that. So I'm assuming that they will also take wheels abroad into account. So off we go on the Avenida Providencia. It's a bit tricky. They'll just merge. Oh, this is going straight. So I go straight. Okay, I gotta say I've seen easier roads in my time. Like, you know, nicely follow the road. The bus lane here, so it should be okay, because I need to go that direction. And this is why here is where the Avenida Libertador Bernardo O'Higgins starts. A really long road. Now, let's take one more moment, and that won't be the last time today perhaps, to be mesmerized by the Andes Mountains, so close to the city. Wow. Anyway, let's start. The first of many kilometers on this particular road, and there will be a bike lane coming up soon, as I noticed on Google Maps. Local cyclists, they take the bus lane as well. The fast cyclists, of course. I'm waiting for this bus. It's signaling that it will go to the left, but it isn't. I guess I'll just have to pass it myself. Not sure why it's still here. Oh, the driver was checking his phone. Here the bus and taxi lanes are separated from the main road. That provides some relief. Yeah, like I said in yesterday's video, I arrived here by using a bus from the airport.
Parada, Metro Los Héroes. Gracias por preferir Centro Puerto.
had to walk this road for 4 kilometers with my suitcase and my heavy backpack. Suitcase, of course, containing my inline skates. That was long, given the state I was in after traveling from Amsterdam. So yeah, been here before. Zona de controle fotografico. Well, smile, I'm on camera. You may recognize this area from yesterday's video. Busy area. Finish my 360 just in time. Alright. Should really be bike lane coming up soon. Big flag of the country of Chile. We're arriving at the civic center of the city of Santiago. It's on my right hand side over here, the presidential palace. I won't dwell on it too long. I spent much more time on it yesterday. Here's the backside of the presidential palace. So check out my video from yesterday for much more information on the civic center. I'm gonna go that direction. Oh, more asphalt. Hello, city bus. Yeah, that happens of course when you're on the bus lane. You get cut short. I have all the time in the world. No rush. Just hang out over here for a second. Yeah. Ready to roll again soon. There we go. And maybe this is a good time to say that the GoPro camera makes things look much closer than they are. And I really feel in control all the time. I'm in control. Believe me. Bike lane is right there. All right. I mean, I like these technical challenges. I really do. But you know, sometimes you just want to relax while inline skating. And that bike lane will ensure that I can also simply relax a little bit. Because you have to be on top of your game on roads like this. So I'm gonna make it to the bike lane over there. All right. So, oh, that car over there, yeah. My first bike traffic light of the day. Oh wait, it's over here. Oh, well, I guess that was it. Oh no, it continues over there. I should tell you that it's winter time here, but it's very pleasant for a winter day, at least for the standards of this Dutchie. So yeah, I think it will be 18 degrees Celsius. Beats any winter day in the Netherlands for sure. my home country. So bike lane here, kudos to that. I mean that. It's quite a zigzag. I came from there and then I went there, across the street, back there, over here, and then the bike lane. Has a slope here, then turns to the left again, you have to cross there, etc. In fact, it's like an obstacle course. That's what it is. Back to the main road because I had to take back my words. This was not very relaxing at all, this obstacle course. Yeah, back on the main road. And now this actually feels much more enjoyable than the bike lane I just took. The curvy, zigzagging obstacle course bike lane. Alright, so this is metro station. Let's see. Metro station Union Latinoamericana. And so what I read online is that this area is considered a little bit less safe for a kilometer or two that way. So we'll see. It's always nice to also get a flavor of those kind of areas in the city. At least that's the perspective of Wheels Abroad. Maybe authentic is the better word. It's definitely different from the area where I just came from, which is over there. Again, the Andes. Up to one of the targets for today. It's right over there across the street. It's the central station of Santiago. So I have to make my way across the street here, which I will manage. Over here. Right over here. Yes. Alright. I enjoy being here. It's a very lively area. Very lively. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go to the right here. Maybe I'll just head on and get past that bus stop. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the central station of Santiago. Oh, I passed right through a picture taking moment there. Oops, sorry. Estación Central. Sure if I can get in. Maybe let's try. I'll be kicked out anyway if I'm not allowed to be here by inline skates. Right, so before we go inside the central station of Santiago, I want to explain a little bit more about my love for public transportation. Regular viewers know that I love visiting central stations, subways, trams all over the globe. I do that because I think that public transportation gives a more authentic display of the population of a city. It's a little bit more raw compared to the Ubers and the taxis. There are a few examples I want to highlight. For example, I visited the central station of Los Angeles, called Union Station, by inline skates. I visited the central station of Seoul in South Korea, this time by bike. And one of the highlights of my career, of my Wheels Abroad career, is visiting the central station of Cairo, called Ramses Station. Now that was quite a challenge to get there, I tell you, in the hectic traffic of that mega city. You know, having declared my love for public transportation, of course I have to pay tribute to the central station of my own hometown of Amsterdam. It's right there. There's a flag of Amsterdam waving on the top. And I've been here a million times, obviously, because I live in the city. The station has been featured in a few videos on my channel. Every now and then I allow myself a wheels at home video, that's how I call it. A video where I inline skate or bike in the city of Amsterdam. As you can see, it's a very touristy city, so that brings with it some extra technical challenges in terms of inline skating, through it some bikes and everything. I have a set of raw videos still lying around about the day that the central station here in Amsterdam was closed for incoming and outbound trains. That was quite unique for the first time in its 100 plus years of existence. Still have to work up that video, I just don't have the time right now. I also made an inline skating video in which I skate inside the Amsterdam subway, and the central station at the end of the video makes a fleeting appearance as well. So yeah, central station of my hometown of Amsterdam. And having said so, let's go inside the central station of Santiago. First a little bit of background and then we go inside, so enjoy.
Yeah, so a little fun fact here. There was a guy in the hall of the central station playing music. In my initial upload to YouTube, I maintained that background music, but YouTube algorithms recognized the song and gave me a copyright claim. I could not edit out the background music, so sorry for that, no authentic sounds from the hall itself. Instead, I'll put on my regular background music, and everything that I was telling you about in the initial video will now be put in the white text on the bottom.
Leaving the station, but not before pointing out the metro station over here, Estación Central, and again, of course, the Andes at the back. So I can see my next target over there, Universidad Santiago de Chile. I also see a security guard at the entrance, so I wonder if I can actually get onto the campus.